Aloha. Well, I guess we did it. LA Rams won the Super Bowl today. I'm so happy. And really, I was just thinking, was it last year that we had the Super Bowl? I don't know. Because I remember the last time I was able to see the Super Bowl when I was living out in LA. And that was back, I remember the date, it was February the 2nd, 2020. And that was the time I just kind of said, okay, well, I think it's time for me to leave because I had a weird feeling that something was going to go down. So I went to go get myself a place to pack up all my things and said, you know what, I'll be back. But I think for now, I need to get back to Hawaii. And that was in 2020. And I was just sitting here and I'm like, that was an awesome game that LA won. But was there a Super Bowl last year? I can't even remember. I don't think there was a Super Bowl last year. I know there was a Super Bowl in 2020, but not in 2021. So, anyways, I am excited. And, just watching that kind of want me to go back to LA again. And so, that's the one thing great about technology is that you can just fly all over the world and be connected 24/7, 365 days. And it's just remarkable. But this week was like a challenge. I mean, I couldn't figure out why my email was getting stopped. I got some other things going, and then this project that I've been working on for the past 7 years finally, finally came to hopefully a close. So I'll see what's going to happen tomorrow. But Friday, I just finally felt whew, 7 years of things that I was working on finally came to a close, and to close that chapter. 7 years of that chapter gone, hopefully, And so I'm very excited because I was just talking to Japan, and, they were mentioning about, the shampoo that they're making, which is exclusively made for Cocojor. And so that's going to take a while, looks like, because the factory is backed up and looks like it might come out in the end of March. And so, whew, there's a lot of things going on still, and it makes you think, like, what is going on? Because I just read it on Facebook that the Super Bowl, there was like 70,000 people there, and they didn't really care if you had a mask or if you was, you know, um, had to have a shot or no shot, vaccinated, unvaccinated. And who knows? But it's so weird because here in Hawaii, we can't even go to a football game. Parents can't even go to a football game to watch their own kids. Even in Hawaii, we can't even go out to eat unless we are vaccinated and we have to show the passport. And so there is so many things that doesn't make any sense. And that's what's happening, you know, this month, where a lot of uncertainty because it's like people is just getting over it, and it's now time for people to rise up because the people power is very, very strong. And in my other segment, which is not my chit chat room, it goes really deep into what, what's going on, the prediction and what's happening and so forth. So we can prepare ourselves when we, like next month or the month afterwards, and how things are going to go. Because, the proof is in the pudding. Like for today, I mean, the Super Bowl with 70,000 people plus out there, vaccinated or not vaccinated, no mask, with masks. It all comes down to really the people's power, and business and everything else needs to strive forward without all these mandates and restriction. And so that's a whole bunch of things that's happening, around the world. And in Canada, where the truck drivers, which I mentioned about that back in last year, I think October, November segment about that. And so a lot of these things are really coming to the forefront. And so, more like I said, details about that is in my full moon talk story predictions on that. So that's totally on the separate video. And so, you really, this is like my episode 10, and I've been talking every single day for the past 10 days straight. It was my challenge, and it is a difficult challenge because you got to really think about contents or things that's really makes people around us think twice, like, what is really happening. And so this is a good way for me to interact, and really because I'm pretty much all day behind the computer, behind the camera, behind the phone, where there's a lot, and people think, oh, okay, well, there's a lot, but when do you have the time to really step back and really have your own time? And that's something I need to start to work on. So, whew, Sunday is really like my Monday because I work with the other side of the world. And right now I'm not sure what time it is, but I think it's almost 9 o'clock for my meeting. So I just want to jump on before I get super busy and too tired to talk. So have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And tomorrow is Meditation Monday. So I'm going to talk about the full moon and how to do certain things to use that moon energy. We're going to talk about letting go and how to do that. We're going to talk about re-energizing your crystals, as well as opening up your intention for the new moon coming up in March. So there's a lot to talk about in my next segment, and we're going to have two segments tomorrow. One is Meditation Monday and my chit chat corner, and really how to write about the full moon and how to let go. Okay, so you take care and have a wonderful Super Bowl Sunday. And congratulations to the LA Rams. Woo! We finally did it. Sounds awesome. Aloha.